So recently, I guess some of you at the comment section of some videos are like, "Oh, that is it. The new Africa has come. Free visas. The Kenyan government announced free visas for all melanated people. Paul Kagame, all right, of Rwanda, announced same thing, and it's okay. Kagame and Ruto are coming together for the new Africa that we are all dreaming about. What is my take on this? It's a good thing. I am happy about it. Remember when at first when he made this announcement, Ruto, I brought it here and I'm like, oh wow, this is gonna be beautiful. At least it's opportunity for many melanated to come back. Those who want to do business. It's also an opportunity for those in the continent to move around to Kenya. All right, for you get the point. It's something that is good because it's going to enhance the growth of the continent of Africa. But we are going to listen to what's his name, Julius, right away, and there are some things he said that I agree with. Remember, prior to the King of England visiting Kenya, I brought up here something that some few Kenyans, like a few Kenyans who do not really understand what they should understand, were like, they were using their emotions and they were like, oh, leave our country alone. We're living okay. We're living in peace and what have you and what have you. And the good number of you Kenyans are like, oh, yeah, Ruto is not who he was. It's evident in everything he does that the Ruto who came up and aspired to be the president of Kenya is not the same person. And it's not just him. This is what happened to all our leaders in the continent, whether we take it or leave it. Prior to their coming, they'll promise you heaven and earth. You look at them, they look like people who are really serious. But when they step on that position, give them a year or two, you begin to see that no, this is not what we voted for. It's the same thing. Like that's what Nigeria even anyway, from the beginning, Jagaban wasn't supposed to be the one there. This is the truth. You can ask any Nigerian, they're gonna tell you he like he literally rigged the elections, and it's something that is it's everywhere. We want that practical relationship, brotherly relationship that we talk about, not just on the internet, but facially. Now, Ruto and Kagame, I see it. I have something on both of them. But that of Kagame, what is happening right now in the Congo, he should know something and he should know the solution. Why is he keeping quiet? Thousands of people are being unalive by day in Congo right now. You can check it out. The mainstream media wouldn't say anything. I've made a couple of videos. I don't know why to upload it is just, I don't know, but it's hard on the Congolese right now because of their cobalt and their coltan, their golden diamonds. These neighboring countries of theirs, they are supposed to be their brothers. Example, Rwanda and Uganda. They are seated there and their rebel groups are terrorizing the Congolese, pursuing them from their homes, thereby giving opportunities to the enemy to come harvest their resources from their on the ground. There was a clip I saw. My emotions were up there and I cried. Look at the little children running with beds, running with buckets, running with bags that obviously are more than them. They have to run with it. And their mothers are carrying their young ones running for their lives. What is their fault? So I think Kagame, if he said today that what is happening in Congo, both Paul Kagame and what's his name, Tshisekedi, they are aware of what is happening there, because I don't see a reason why you, as a president of a country, as a president of the Congo, you sit there and your people are being unalive by day. You are just there and you see them seated there growing fat, swelling up, and you see their citizens suffering. So anyway, I think I shouldn't talk much. I've said a lot already.
I don't know if President William Ruto means it, because he said so many things and I can't locate him these days.
Hey there, friends. This is yet another controversial speech by Julius Malema that sends shockwaves across Africa as he exposes some sensitive information against Kenyan President William Ruto. After watching this video, let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Is Julius Malema right or wrong for saying this?
Because the things he said during election and the things he's doing now are two different things. I don't know. Because I heard him saying we need to do away with the dollar and build our own currency. But his actions are not speaking to anything of doing away with the dollar. The latest being putting a red carpet for a murderer, a person who killed the Kenyan people, coming into this country, receiving a red carpet and being saluted by our own army. This is not a Kenyan army, it's not a colonialist army. The Kenyan army is a product of the Mau Mau rebellion, and those who killed our people in the Mau Mau rebellion cannot be saluted by the same army of the children of those who were killed during Mau Mau rebellion. We have a duty to stay true to the cause. We have a duty to remind the king and Britain of what they did to us. Indeed, he shows no remorse. He says this was bad, it shouldn't have happened. But he runs short of, I apologize, I am sorry. He will never say he is sorry, for because he thinks that his race makes him superior and he's not qualified to apologize to those who are junior to him. We call upon the Kenyan government to be firm and to decide what they want to be. Do they want to be pan-Africanist, or do they want to be proponents of neo-colonialism? You can't have it both. Only one call must be made, and that call is of pan-Africanism. It's not easy being a pan-Africanist, for because the mindset of our people is so colonized, they are going to isolate you. They are going to look at you as if you are a mad person. They are going to look at you as if you are unreasonable. But it is a cause worth pursuing because of the generation that came before us. We don't want visas. We want one currency for Africa, because our currency can be more powerful than the pound and the dollar combined, because London has got the biggest storage of gold, yet they don't have a single smallest mine of gold. Their economy is based on our minerals. And if we safeguard our minerals and protect them and say out of these minerals, we are producing a currency that is going to compete internationally, we stand a good chance. We need African Central Bank. We need African Monetary Zone. We need African military combat, because these pockets of wars that are happening in Africa are not of our own making. They are sponsored wars, so that those who continue to steal our resources can do so uninterrupted as we fight ourselves, amongst ourselves. So we need a military, a common defense system, the African High Command that will ensure the stability and security of Africa. We equally need a biting African court to deal with dictators who only exist in Africa to feed their friends and families.
Your Majesties, we have heard all that. So this is my worry as well. And that's why I said what Malema is saying, we should think about it. Let's not just be crowded. Where let not allow minds to just be clouded with we have to support because they're giving visas for black people. So we shouldn't say what has to be said. There's a lot on ground that's happening that we have to work on. And I don't know why these things are happening. I don't know why our leaders have to be like this. I don't know why we have to allow ourselves be used to destroy our own continent. There's a lot more that we can do if we do not tie ourselves to all these world powers. There's a lot more we can achieve as a continent. Yeah, visas are nice, they're okay. But what about the powers that we're talking about? What is so wrong if the continent of Africa have their currency? Of course, it's not going to be easy because they wouldn't even want to make it possible. Because the moment Africa have their currency, one currency, hey, that is it. And just imagine that you do not have gold mines and you have gold reserves. Come on. And where are all these things coming from? From Africa, of course. Where would they come from before? From the continent of Africa. So by day, they make us suffer. By day, we have to go through all this. And there's some group of persons that are seated there. They don't care about what the citizens go through. They don't care about the plight of the people. They are okay being used as puppets. A lot of you hold what's his name, Paul Kagame in high regard. I do, but when this whole Congo issue escalated to the level it is, I begin to question that man. I do. I respect him for all the contributions he have contributed to the continent of Africa. But with this Congo issue, no, I have a question on him because I feel there are things he knows, and if they are ready to stop what is happening in Congo, it will stop. But what is that thing that the West is holding on them? That they are being tied, it's like they are being blackmailed. Even when they are not happy that their citizens are going through that, they are not happy that their neighboring countries have to go through, but they are blackmailed. What have they done that these people are holding on them? What is that thing that they are holding on them? That our leaders cannot stand up and say no when they have to say no. Because Congo right now is as good as not having a president. But there's someone seated there and claims he's a president. And there are neighboring countries that are supposed to look into how to protect the lives of the people. They are folding their hands, closing their eyes, and shutting their ears and pretending as if nothing is happening in the Congo. It's quite unfortunate. Leave your comments and thoughts there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always your majesties. Bye for now.